This seven-handed table just went down to 6 as Patrick Antonius went broke with kings versus aces, and now Paul Newey is up 6 figures. So are 3 other players, and the only real loser still seated is Doug Polk.
And I'll tell you, AJ, Paul Newey's pretty cool. Going up against the best players in the world today.
Yeah, well, we've got Roble here with pocket eights in early position, and he raised, and pocket aces are becoming a familiar sight. And Dan Colman 3-bet to 8,500.
I wonder how Seiver will proceed. I think I lean towards calling here from Seiver.
Four-bet to 24,000.
This is certainly a fine play. I think calling would be my preferred choice.
Nice fold by Roble.
By the way, Jean Robert, if you're watching, take a note on that fold, pal, because I know you would have flicked that cranberry right in there.
Flick the old cranberry. And Colman 5-bets to 70,000. Each of these guys have over $500,000 in their stack.
Yeah, at this point, Seiver, in all likelihood, will call. He has something called implied odds. So not only does he have the odds to hit a 9, decide 9s are good, what have you, but he knows that if Colman has him beat, which he does, the implied odds means he could win a bigger pot down the road. It's not just this immediate investment. Of course, he's trying to win a larger pot.
And he's going to look for a flop here.
And I wonder what he thinks Colman would do this with. Would he do it with only aces or bluffs?
9-deuce-king. Wow. Look at this. Seiver outflops the aces with a set of 9s.
He sure does.
It's running good, man. Colman fires 50,000. He's probably thinking he's got Scott crushed.
I don't really like anything here but calling. Raising is, again, it's okay, but I think calling is the play because allow Colman to continue bluffing if he has his bluffs.
He heard you. 3 on the turn. Safe card for Seiver.
I think you're going to see Colman check here a lot.
Okay. Perhaps cautious.
He's both employing pot control, and if Seiver was just doing something weird, I don't think Scott could ever have like Queen-Jack suited here. I really don't. But if he could, or if he has, say, 10s or jacks, or ace, king, maybe he would probably check back here. But nonetheless, if Seiver has some bluffs, this is a good check. And if Seiver has him beat, a hand that really comes to mind for Colman is 3 kings. And I'm eager to see how he proceeds here.
Okay, guys. The bet is 120,000, and now this pot is looking better by the second.
I think Colman will call. He's not going to fold right now. I don't really see too many reasons to find a raise here. I don't even think Scott would bet if he had a king here. If Scott had ace-king, I think he would check back.
He's looking for something. Give me something, he's saying. Well, looks like you are right again, sir. Look at that pot. $484,800. Not bad. 8 on the river, and Dan Colman's aces are officially cracked.
This is going to be a very tough decision for Dan Colman. And having the ace of hearts is mildly relevant because if Scott was going nutty with something like ace-4 of hearts, obviously he can't have that now where he's betting the turn on a straight flush draw, floating the flop. It means something.
Yeah.
I'm all in.
Look at this. Colman's looking for a place to puke, maybe down his shirt.
Really just have kings?
He just asked Scott if he has kings. This screams 3 kings.
Oof.
Well, I'm not saying I could that I would fold here necessarily. This is a very difficult spot for a player of Scott Seiver's ability and just it's a big time TV game.
Sure.
Scott. That's all you could have, right? Kings. Just kings. I have aces.
I mean, Colman looks like he's ready for the cuckoo's nest here. And
he doesn't beat any of Scott's value hands. Maybe ace-king. I don't think so. Nice fold.
And that is the fold of the day so far.
It's a great fold.
Yeah, absolutely.
So you want to outdo me by just mucking your Jack 10, Scott? You just wanted to slide it in the muck just to be better than me?